How's it going, everybody? Psycho Last Valerian back again with the breakdown of the Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay reveal. And we're just going over some things, talking about anything that I could possibly find. I feel like I did notice a lot of stuff here, so if there's any information that you guys can add, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. But because this video is going to be like over like 20-something, it's almost 28 or something like that, and probably with this intro a little bit longer, I'm going to shut up now and let you all get to it. So, enjoy. Okay, so yeah, the stream is over. Now we've already seen it. Now let's go ahead and break this stuff down. Like, you can see my reaction. I mean, obviously it was live, so you know I wasn't fucking making a bunch of crap up. I never did that anyway, because I want my stuff to be genuine. I want my reactions to be genuine. So anyway, we've already seen what it looks like, but it's just like, we're gonna stop now, we're gonna look at all the cool stuff, you know, try to maybe look at the costumes here and there, but just also basically look at the gameplay. So I feel like first we're gonna focus on the gameplay. We'll get back to the gameplay as well later on, just to see if there's anything we missed, because we're gonna watch this a lot, at least a few times. So like, his costume looking very basic, but I'm also hoping there's gonna be like a lot of other like, you know, skins in the game.
Then go before
God, it just feels so wrong without blue, because that does not belong. Like, it does not sound right, man. But the combos, look at the combos, man. Oh my god. And just aerial combat, it looks like it just, oh man, it's just so cool.
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions, I must gather.
Yeah, and then like Johnny Cage here.
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't
how does he
give it
have
up
that?
without a fight.
You know? So, it's so strange because like how does that work? Because like, did he have Sub-Zero? Hold on a second, let's go back here. Did he have Sub-Zero
Sento's mine,
as
and I
his
won't give it up without a fight.
Plus, it also looked like a different Sub-Zero. It didn't look like the one. It looked like it had that classic Sub-Zero look. So let's see here. Yeah, it looks like a classic Sub-Zero, and he just does like this X-ray thing going on here. So I'm wondering, like, maybe like it changes the X-ray depending on like the Kameo characters you have.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector
I'm so glad
of
he's still the
Earthrealm,
same voice talent.
God of Fire.
I love that dude for Johnny Cage. I really do. Man, it's just so cool too, because like Scorpion, he gets to actually, you know, combo, you know, without having to spend meter, it looks like.
You have skills.
So I'm hoping that Melina will be able to do the same thing, because it looked like it was.
Experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
His hat is the only thing that makes me think Raiden. I swear, like, look at these costumes too, like, they look so different. Right, it just like, and the fact that like he's also wearing the same type of thing, Kenshi's wearing the same type of like costume as well. And look at the dude. I forgot exactly what Ed Boon said. It was like combos, breakers, and something. Combos, breakers, and cameos. Like, dude, it looks so good.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
So she has a
I
disease.
only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
So as I was trying to say, like, I was just trying to keep up with everything, but so it seems like she is the princess of Outworld, or wherever they are, I guess, because some people were alluding to that. I think it might have been Ketchup Mustard that might have been alluding to the fact that she could potentially be like the princess of Outworld or the ruler of Outworld, and Katana is like the bodyguard or whatever. Like the roles are kind of reversed. But yeah, so apparently I guess it's some kind of disease, but I don't know. It doesn't really look like it's a disease. Let's go back here. It looked like maybe it was just some kind of transformation.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished.
Maybe some kind, not disease, but some kind of like magic, you know,
I
causing her to
only
do that.
want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Yeah, I feel like there might be some kind of like clash system similar to Injustice. That it really does seem like that was. And it seems like you can actually combo off of that. Oh, so cool, dude. It doesn't look like you have a spin meter for that. Oh man, we are back to actually having real legitimate combos and the game looking like a fun fighting game. But anyways, yeah, let's go and do this because now the costumes look very
I only want
detailed.
what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
So let's see if we can. Yeah, okay, so that's a pretty good look for Katana here. So yeah, I did that. It looks good. It's like revealing, but not too revealing, so that's fine. You know, it's people that have a problem with sexy can come fuck off because it doesn't look very revealing right there. Same thing with her costume. You know, it doesn't really look very revealing. It looks actually like far less revealing as well, and it's Melina, so that kind of weird because Melina always like fucking revealing like I'm gonna show some skin, because I want to basically eat people. So I want to attract people to me so I can eat them. Anyways. And then, yeah, a little blurry here on the camera, but I mean, like, yeah, it's alright. So it just kind of seems like some kind of armor, I guess, like this white stuff here. It looks more white than silver, but yeah, it looks maybe some kind of armor, like, going over that. It looks alright. I'm not like blown away by the costumes or anything, but I mean, like, I kind of dig the way her hair is. It does look kind of cool. And I guess that is Goro, they said. I just didn't really think it was Goro. And I think that was Raiden, so let's check out Raiden out here. Yeah, Kung Lao coming in, so this is obviously Raiden. So I like this costume. It definitely looks pretty damn good. Like, there's more here that looks more like Raiden to me than the other costumes that he had. I'm sure like the whole like the one battle between Kenshi and Raiden where they were wearing very similar outfits, probably just because they were in some kind of like monk area. So just probably they were like students there or whatever. But that makes sense. But this right here actually makes him look more like Raiden, and then this costume here makes Kung Lao look like Kung Lao. Gotta have cool hat with cool hat, So I'm guessing that is some kind of like stun attack to where like you can actually get full damage off of that. And there's a breaker, it looked like. So let's go back again and check that out. So I'm guessing the Kameo fighter is linked to the breaker. So it's not just gonna be like an offensive tool, obviously, because it shouldn't be like that. Because I mean, you could probably use it like in pressure and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah, you're still doing offense, but I mean, not just a way to combo, but a way to be able to get pressure, maybe like throw the character out and then try to like go behind them. Kind of like how, I mean, I try to do that type of stuff when I use the Kokoken with Chun-Li. But yeah, so you can use it as that, but you can also use it as the breaker. So I guess depending on how the meter system works in the game and how those are, like, yeah, you can decide like, what, I really need to be able to use this character for the breaker. So we'll see how that type of stuff works. Hopefully it doesn't go back to like the limited uses of Deception. I did not like that. I did not like how like Deception, I think Armageddon was also the same, where it had like limited uses of the breaker. I do not like that type of shit. No, I prefer it just to be linked to a meter system to where you can just do it whenever you have the specific meter, and you can build a meter by doing certain things, right? Like maybe you take damage, or you give damage, or you get damage on block, or whatever the fuck it is, right? Anyways, yeah. So going back here, that right there is just super cool. Plus we can see Striker. And then for the second hit, obviously, so same classic stuff. And it's just like, it's just strange because like you see that like it's definitely an X-ray, obviously, but you have like your Kameo fighter in there, and then that's another thing I was looking at because that right there, he's a Kameo fighter. He's a Kameo fighter, right? Like, how does that work? I'm sure that Kano will actually be a playable character. I hope he is. I want the classics. I always want the first and second game's roster, minus Shang Tsung, the first and second game's roster to always be playable in every game on day one. Like like every character from the first game and the second game, minus Shang Tsung, because Shang Tsung is a villain, and it just, I don't know. I feel like it would feel more special if he didn't have to, or if he wasn't playable every single time, right? But it's just like all the other characters, they're just too iconic, man. You have characters like Jax, and then Melina, and then Kitana, and of course Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and Sonya. And it's just like, I also really hope that Jax is going to be playable, because Ed Boon was obviously saying that, yeah, like, we're going to have, like, Kameo fighters that will also be, like, part of the main roster, but then there's going to be guest characters, or Kameo fighters that just, they're not going to be playable, but, just more of a nod. And I'm assuming that Goro is probably going to be one of those characters that's not going to be a playable character, which kind of sucks. But I mean, if they can maybe put Kintaro in the game for fuck's sake, that'd be nice. As a playable character, I would think that'd be amazing, because we haven't been able to play as Kintaro since I think Armageddon. But anyway, I think there's a bit more, right? Just a little bit more at the end. Yeah. So, yeah, like the Kameo fighter system, I feel like that's what it is. So that's probably how that works, to where like your cameos can also have fatalities, which is kind of cool. To where like even if your favorite character is not in the game, you can at least do a fatality with your favorite character. You know, if they make the Kameo, roster. You know, so that's kind of cool. And I mean, you know, what a fucking way to end the video with those two standing together. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait. So let's just see if there's anything else that I maybe missed here, because like I said, I probably will watch this at least a few times. That is hilarious, man. That is just so comical.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
It kind of just, it still upsets me, man. Steve, what happened, man? Like, why? I don't care if it's a different Sub-Zero. Like, Steve is just perfect for Sub's voice, man. Like, maybe Steve is still in the game as like a different Sub-Zero. Perhaps there might be other Sub-Zeros. I don't know. I don't believe so, but anyway, yeah, so yeah, his costumes, look at that, it's just so basic here, you know. But I mean, I feel it's just because of like the story setting. But I mean, that's kind of cool though, because like they have like so many different costumes like throughout the story when you're playing the game. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool that they have so much variety there. And that's good, because like I wasn't really down with like a lot of what Mortal Kombat 11 did, and the way the skins were in that game sucked. There was like so many skins in that game I just didn't care about. They looked so generic and so boring.
Fight.
Look at that. I just I'm seeing like these flashes, so I don't know. Maybe it will be tied to meter. I mean, look at that right there. Like, if you notice he has like this blue effect coming out of his hands for like other things that he's doing. You know, he starts off with like some like typical combo string, right? With this, like a normal string. But then he has like these effects coming off of his hands, which might actually mean that he has to use meter. So perhaps Melina did. Perhaps Melina also has to use meter as well to be able to get her ball roll, because she did some kind of like, there was like some kind of like pink effect around her, which I feel would suck, because I mean, like, we already had that. We already had meter and everything, and it was also just bullshit how people could just like break away like so fast. And thankfully, breakaway is gone. You, like I said before, you won't be fucking missed. Get the fuck out of here, breakaway. I'm glad the breakers are back. But the point is, like, you could break away before you could do anything, and dude, it sucks to always have to like spin meter and it basically just waste it, right? So yeah, it looked like the characters will check once we complete the gameplay, because I know that Scorpion did not have to do that. But I think, yeah, like he has these like, he has like some of the similar kind of effects to Kung Lao.
Come, there are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
I'm curious how that happens. Let's see. Okay, so before that attack comes down, it seems like he, yeah, that they were able to, you know, blast into the super, which is cool, you know, or the X-ray. I mean, it should be called an X-ray, I would assume. But it does seem like your Kameo fighter helps during the X-ray, and it seems like it might actually be different, like, for every single character, which would be very cool to see how the combos work, or see how the X-rays work like that.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to 1 here. Who are you again?
And that's what they did. They went back to 1.
Protector of Earthrealm. God of Fire.
Yeah, because like right here, you see Scorpion does this, He didn't have to like meter burner or anything. He doesn't look like it. That kind of seemed like he did. There was some kind of effect where he kind of flashed a little bit when he was in the air, right there. I don't really know what that flash means, but like maybe it just has something to do with the maybe the aerial combat, because there should be like some kind of aerial combat in the game.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Yeah, once again, there's a breaker right there. So, yeah, I think that's when I was like... I'm pretty sure I thought that it was, I just feel like, is that a brutality? Because, like, it just goes right into it. Look at it. I wonder if that's a brutality right there. I'm hoping the brutalities come back. I feel like brutalities should be like a staple now, because like they introduced them in Mortal Kombat X, so they reintroduced them in Mortal Kombat X, and they were part of Mortal Kombat 11. So they should be in here as well, because like honestly, like the way, like dude, it looks swaggy as fuck with like all of these things that could be done with what these characters are doing right now, the Kameo system and all that type of stuff. So I really feel like, yeah, it should be like they should definitely have the brutalities come back. And I feel like, yeah, there's a possibility that maybe the cameos as well could probably have fatalities or brutalities of their own, because it seems like they do have fatalities of their own, because they ended off with like the classic Sub-Zero like kind of sliding in there and then ripping the character's head off, which is a classic fatality that he has. So classic Sub doing a classic fatality, you know, but a cameo version of Sub-Zero doing that, which is kind of cool. But I feel like that is a brutality right there. And what I think what I was talking about before, though, with Kano and Sonya and everything, I thought they had, like... I thought it was the same character pulling them out, but no, basically it was a breaker. That's what that was. So, yeah, you can't have more than one Kameo fighter. Because I do believe I said that, like, in the initial reaction. I thought you might be able to do that. But, anyway. So, yeah, like... Let's see how this goes. So he gets this right here, he gets stunned, and then into this right here, which I don't know if it's just the fatality or not.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Yeah, so I like I said, I also feel like they're probably going to bring Clash back as well. I don't know how Clash is going to work, because they already have breakers, so I don't know how effective it's going to be and what you're going to need to use it for. Yeah, dude, that thing looks really good too. It looks fast, so I'm hoping that you can definitely react to projectiles like you should be able to, because, God, dude, fucking teleport attacks in Mortal Kombat 11 just, it did not feel good. They really did.
Finish him.
So cool. Okay, so let me check that one out again real quick. It's I don't know if that's the extended version of what we saw earlier around that area there. I don't know if that's the extended version of that or not, but like I said, this is what I was talking about, where it just seems like, yeah, they're gonna have like cameo fighters. It seems like they're gonna have fatalities as well. I have no idea. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna be able to, like, you know, fit all this crap in the title of the video, but I'm just probably just gonna call it something generic. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay, you know, trailer reaction type stuff. Maybe try to do some stuff in the thumbnail. I don't know, but I mean, because there's a lot of information to take in here. But dude, I'm telling you, like, this is fucking great. It's about 4 minutes of just showing how awesome the game is going to be. I am super excited about this game, and because of Mortal Kombat 11 just being the way it was, I really just kind of like shrugged Mortal Kombat 1 off, like the next Mortal Kombat game, because I was just not excited about it at all because of that game. So NetherRealm, please, for the love of God, don't ever do anything like that again with Mortal Kombat 11, right? Any kind of like Mortal Kombat 11 game, like if you think about trying to slow the game down to such a fucking snail's pace and just make it as limited as that game is, like, slap yourselves, like, hard, and don't do that again. because this looks great here, and I want to have fun with video games, especially fighting games. I love fighting games, and I love to be able to do crazy combos in fighting games, and a lot of fun stuff. And this thing looks like it's going to be really fucking fun. So I'm hoping that I can get access to the online stress test, and I'm hoping that they're going to give more information on that stress test very soon. I was actually kind of hoping they would talk about it here during the event, but they did not do that. I feel like this thing is probably going to be dragging on, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because we waited so long, so I'm going to give you even more. We're going to watch this thing one more time. Okay, we're going to watch this thing one more time. You know, I don't really think there's anything I missed now, you know. But it's just, I'm super excited about this. I'm really fucking hype about this, so, like, I think it's okay. You know, besides, like, watching Kung Lao, like, toss his hat at Sub-Zero and do absolutely nothing is just, it's fucking hilarious. That right there, that's so comical. Comical with a K. And I guess maybe interactions, or like not interactions, but like is it gonna have interactives in the thing? I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't see any characters do that, so I don't think they're gonna have interactive environments or anything. I think they're getting rid of that. Which I'm sure some people will think that's okay. I mean, I like the interactions, but I don't really think it's necessary. Especially considering you have so many options. Like, if you do have so many options when it comes to gameplay and all that, you really don't need to worry about interactives. I mean, just look at that. Look at that combo right there, man. And then fucking boom, right to the fatal X-ray. The fatal X-ray. The X-ray glow. X-glow. God, so cool, man.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
It's also the five piece. And your screws in war. Oh man. I cannot wait for the first combat cast to go over some of these characters.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
I'm so happy the fucking breakers are back. I was really hoping there would be a tag mode, but I mean, with the Kameo system and everything, and how the game looks, it does look really badass. So
I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
it seems like Karia will go back and Anna and Melina. Okay, so she actually seemed to have stood still. That's something I didn't notice. Yeah, but then she didn't, or he didn't, I mean. Right? But she's just standing there. Yeah, she's just standing there, and then he's not. Like, he can actually move immediately afterwards. I wonder if some characters will stop you from being able to move that. Hold on a second, actually that was Melina as well. Let's go back to that. Yeah, see, there were some things I missed. Okay, so I guess it came out during the grab. This game is so good, that man. Cannot wait to play it. Seriously can.
Finish him.
Wait a minute, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Say that again? Who was that?
Finish him.
That doesn't sound like the normal announcer guy. I don't think it's Steve Ritchie. Be nice if it was. Oh my god. I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to play this game now. Like, dude, I am super excited about this. I want to play this game now. September 14th, for anybody that pre-ordered the Collector's Edition or the Premium Edition. So if you want early access to the game, September 14th, but September 19th, for anybody that just wants to pre-order the Standard Edition of the game, which I wouldn't blame you. You know, I wouldn't blame you. As the Premium Edition is over $100, and then the Collector's Edition is $250 before tax. That's U.S. price. Oh god, games, I swear. Like these. Hopefully, there's some really good additional characters coming. But I mean, anyway, yeah, I'm just super excited about the game, and I want to be able to play the game. So, you know, September 14th, but the beta sometime in August, and maybe the stress test, I would assume sometime next month. I don't think it's going to be happening this month. If anything, we're probably going to be hearing something about it being next month, sometime this month. Probably the only thing we're going to be getting the stress test there. I hope and pray, like so many people, I hope and pray that I am going to be able to get access to it, because I got access to the Mortal Kombat 11 stress test, so I really hope I'm going to be able to get access to the Mortal Kombat 1 stress test as well. But anyway, yeah, I'm super excited. I'm not going to ramble anymore. I'm just going to bring this video to a close, because I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm ready to go, and I'm sure that you guys are as well. You know, just let me know. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about this game. But this is Psych Last Valerian, wishing you the best. I hope that you take care. I hope that you have a good one. And hope to see you in the next video or stream. Peace.
As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars.